Well, good evening. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you tonight. I think the hearing certainly was informative, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak. I represent Rockland County, and Rockland County is the only county in the MTA region that has a value gap. We pay $50 million more in taxes to the MTA than services we receive. It's totally unacceptable. Congestion pricing is nothing more than a money grab. This has been a plan to tax suburban commuters. In Rockland County, we do not have a one-seat ride. Express rail service has been limited. The MTA even threatened to eliminate it during the pandemic. Totally unacceptable. And now what you're proposing is to tax Rockland County residents at $23 a hit for coming into Lower Manhattan to go to work. That's cops, that's firefighters, first responders. It's totally insane. We are forced to cross over the Tappan Zee Bridge, the George Washington Bridge, or go through the Holland or Lincoln tunnels to get into the city. We do not have adequate mass transit service, and yet we're expected to pay for your bloated and out of control agency. The MTA is the worst run authority in the country, period. You guys borrow billions of dollars every year. You're given billions of dollars by the state. You were given billions in a federal bailout. And now you want to tax New York State suburban commuters and New Jersey commuters and Connecticut commuters. And you want to tax them at about $6,000 a year, in addition to the tolls they already pay. And we all know in Rockland County, there is not going to be 1 ounce of investment that comes towards upgrading our rail service, that comes towards upgrading our ability to get a one-seat ride, that comes towards upgrading our ability for our commuters to get into Manhattan to work. So I am totally opposed to this plan. I have put a bill in the state legislature to repeal it. It should be repealed in full. Should I be a member of Congress next year, I will work to end this program in its entirety. It has never worked wherever it has been implemented around the world. And for this to be put forward as a plan, knowing full well what you are all attempting to do, which is to just take more money and invest it in New York City and pay for your operations because it has been so poorly managed for over 30 years. So at a time with inflation being at a 40-year high, gas prices hovering around $5 a gallon, taxes being through the roof, this plan needs to be dead on arrival.